here I am procrastinating again. Hey, it's Care. Welcome to my take at the lake. There's about 1,012 things I need to be doing right now, and I don't feel like doing any of them. So I thought I would break into the magazines that Amy sent me for hashtag harvested mag swap, because I can't stand it anymore. They've been here a few days, and I've been trying to be good and do the other stuff first, the stuff that needs to be done first. But I'm tired of waiting, and I don't feel like doing anything else. So today, I don't think we're gonna get through all of them today, but I wanted to show you what I got, and we'll do some harvesting. I'm pretty sure this magazine is what started it all. There's Edison's head, the top of Edison's head, I do believe. Odyssey, Adventures in Science. And Amy from Doki Doki Forest was doing a harvesting of magazines video, and she flipped through this book and she took the things that she wanted out of it. You can see there are things that have been cut out or left behind. And when she got toward the back, there's Einstein. And there's Einstein and space, and I either texted her or sent her a message in comments and said, "Oh my god, you left all those great Einstein pictures." I thought Tesla was in here too somewhere. Maybe I imagined that part. But in my brain, there was a whole bunch of pictures of Einstein and Tesla left in this magazine, and she put it in the recycle bin. And she said, "It's still in the recycle bin if you'd like it." And I said, "Yes, please. Yes, I would very much like it, because I have an Einstein journal. I would like to make one of these millennia." And so that got me thinking. I've seen her harvest other things, and we always leave things other people would like behind. And so I hit her up with the idea, hey, how about we harvest some magazines and then swap and see how we do with it. Thus was born the hashtag harvested mag swap. Feel free to use it. We'd love to see what you do. If you decide to go ahead and play along in the Harvested Mag Swap hashtag open collaboration, feel free to do so. Tag us in. Myself here at My Take at the Lake, Amy at Doki Doki Forest, and Jeanne Bainey are all playing along in this, and we'd love to see what you do with your Harvested Mag swaps. Think of all the people you've watched harvest magazines, and think of all the cool stuff that they left behind that you would like to have. This gives you a way to hit them up for said goodies. So I will be taking these pictures of Edison, this lunar calendar. There's all the different parts of the moon. What is this? The moon viewing conditions in February of 2002. Got a moon thing going on. I've got all kinds of things going on, but I will be harvesting all of these great vintage pictures of these wonderful adventures. Blue jays say hello. I'm gonna start with this. This is what was on top. Look, he's so wonderful, and he's surrounded by hydrangeas, so I know right where he's going. So again, these magazines have already been harvested by Amy. She took what she wanted and she left some behind. And it's funny because I notice Jeanne Bainey and myself both harvest a little differently, knowing that the magazines are going to someone. Oh, I'll leave it for them. Oh, I'll leave that for them. Oh, I think she'd like that, so I'm gonna leave it, versus just taking it if we wanted it. Although there were some things, as Janet Nash said in one of my comments, oh, Carrie doesn't share critters. No, she doesn't share critters very well, especially dogs. I like this door, and I like the cocktail, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And I am collecting for a number of things. I have some projects that I have in the works right now, and I have loads of stuff that I'm collecting for a color glue book, a whole bunch of theme page for glue book, and a whole bunch of themed journals. So I keep saying this, but life keeps going upside down on me. I want to do more and more new theme Thursdays, and so you'll be seeing many more of my themes. I like these little squares. I wish they wouldn't put the page numbers in them though. So keep an eye out for new theme Thursdays. Bluebird days. Yes, please. Fit for any challenge. Ooh, dig the good life. I remember Amy looking at that and going, nah, I don't like that they wrote on it. I love the words dig the good life. I think that's fantastic. I love the wine bottles, and look, there's pink peonies. which I have a pink peony project going on. Go figure. So I'll have to make a decision. Lose part of the blue vase and just keep the white hydrangeas. Because those pink peonies go right up to that. So I may just do that, and that way I can have both, because I like having both or all. Here's some pink peonies. Oh, and a pug. I nearly missed the pug. That is because you're chatting, Chatty Cathy. Just be quiet and harvest the magazines. Look how cute. He's so cute. And he's surrounded by pink peonies. So perfect. Oh, more pink peonies. A plethora of pink peonies. Pretty plates. Dogs. Dogs always come before anything. Poor little cross-eyed kitty. I remember her looking at these beautiful colored umbrellas, but she left them. I'll take them. I think they'd be great in the color glue book and the colorful pages. More hydrangeas. She took the little beastly. She may have sent them to me though, because she cut out a whole bunch of images for me, and I will show you that in another day. But I might ultimately have him. I might not. I don't know. I'll have to see. A friend of mine used to tease me all the time. How's things at the lake? Or how's things at the beach? He would say. And I'd say, it is not the beach. It is the lake. Very different places here anyway. The beach is a very different place than the lake. So while it may seem like that's up my alley, it is not. Not into the beach. Very much into the lake. Hot pink flowers. I think I'll take them just in case I need more, because I may need more. Boost. That's cute. Purple flowers. Hydrangeas. Can you hear the crickets? Literally, there are crickets outside. Okay. Greedy hog, greedy hog. Love the fireplace camping in the background. Although, why would you have a fireplace and a fire? Like, what would be the point of having both other than to spend more money? That one just irritates me, so I'm leaving it. I like things to make sense, and that does not make sense to me. Like the backyard living kind of idea. Phantom screens. Yep, the best room in the house is outside. Faux show. It's set up weird though. As much as I like it, I don't like it. Blues. Very pretty blue. Did you see that the color for 2024 for walls is Bear's cracked pepper? Black. Black walls. How fun will that be? The Grumpy Gardener. I think he and I would get along, crabby crafter and all. I also have another persona called the Peeved Professor, who teaches all things English, stuff I wasn't allowed to say whilst in the classroom. I can fully say now as the Peeved Professor. And I do. So the Grumpy Gardener, the Peeved Professor, and the Crabby Crafter walked into a bar. Ha ha ha. Notes. I like the way it's blue. High notes. Hitting the high notes. Could have it all. Don't know. This is cool. Eating outside at a nice little cafe. Getting out a wet wipe. It's probably in somebody's mind a waste of a wet wipe. Especially when I have these way cool finger rubbers. I hate licking my fingers. I just hate it. So I'm just going to use the wet wipe to dampen my fingers instead of sticking them in my mouth. It's just so gross. There he is again. I love this watercolory house. I'll take that. So pretty. How fresh and bright. Beastly. Is that a Boston? Got the Boston curly tail. I think that's a Boston. taking it. We have a house like this in town, and I think it just caught fire last week. It's like stepping into a time zone, time warp. You walk into the backyard and you expect to see JFK and his girlfriend sitting around in their 1950s style clothing and their cat eye sunglasses and their suicide blonde hairdos, and it looks just like this minus the pool. It's right on the big lake, so instead of the pool they have one of the Great Lakes, but it looks quite a bit like this from the back, and it's got very similar back patio and whatnot. They were having it restored, and apparently somebody left one of the heat guns on and she caught fire. Pretty sure that's what happened to, we had an old restaurant in the old downtown, and it burnt right to the ground. Pretty sure it was the same thing. That just looks yummy. Oh, another watercolor house. I don't like that one nearly as well, though. Round things. Okay, first one down. Oh, I forgot to take my cover. Because, what is this one? Explore Charleston. This is Better Homes and Gardens from September of 2022. I know Amy said she gets a lot of her magazines, her library. There are 3 in her area, I think she said, where she can go to, and this for the chocolate covered strawberries. They have their little tuxedos on. Aren't they cute? Anyway, I think she said she has 3 libraries, and they have a magazine swap area. We have a free table, and it has everything. We only have 1 library, plus our college library. Ooh, I love that. Little crafty cart. Anyway, I was going to suggest to our library if we suggest that we set up a glue. A magazine swap. Looks like her pants are on backwards. Ugh. Cool bag. I think I have that bag. I have one really similar to that. Pretty blue. Oh, I love this. Yeah, doggies on the table. And I think... Oh, no. The dog's paws are in the purple. Can't have both this time. I'll take the live dog over the statue dogs. These little things are fun if you're doing a mini glue book. Getting these little guys. Very handy. Painting of a beastly. That's cool artwork. Just simple but fun. Ribbon art. That is fantastic. Drawing of a cat. Right there. Could be a dog. Could be a dog too. Either way, it's very cool. Very simplistic. Aw, beautiful. I'm glad he's in a lot of magazines because part of his face is missing. I have him, so I don't have to cry. Oh, yummy. Just gonna take the whole page. And take that for my white page in my color glue book. And these for the baking tricks. Oh, I like that. Cute. And there's going to be numbers, rainbow numbers. Multiple zones. There's only 2. Gonna leave the cartoon beastly. Could take the color couches for the color glue book, but I won't. So cute. Win big with your rescue dog. Oh, there's 3. cute how they have drawn the goodies on the chairs. I used to be an advertising marketing major. The first time when I was first out of high school, I went to college and studied advertising and marketing, and so this stuff just appeals to me. And the reason I went into that is because it's always appealed to me. Creative ads and ways to present things, perhaps in different ways. Great pattern. I've heard these things don't work at all. They're just hype, and I'm so bummed. What is it? It is a counter top composting contraption, and it's supposed to take all your goodies and make it into compost overnight, and it's just a bunch of hooey. It doesn't work any better than my empty coffee can or pickle jar. I compost a lot. Oh yay, he's so handsome. Just the dog, don't need the dude. I love these. Cute, but he's so tiny. And I do have a tiny journal, but sometimes it's too tiny. I would like that in my house. Yes, please. I was just reading this. Jessie can preheat her GE profile induction range with her phone. Imagine what they'd have done with that in the 1950s. Gravel gardens. No grass mowing. I'm going to take this for my Sherbert page. There's still a whole bunch of beautiful wildflowers left. I took this last time, so I can leave it this time. These are fun. That's cool. It was out a little bit further and easier to get to. Leaving that one because it's got something hanging over it. Little Amy marks. It's so funny. So I hope that you tune in to watch what Amy takes of the magazines I sent to her and what Jeanne takes from the magazines I sent to her, because we're all taking things differently and finding different things and for different reasons. And here is the next part of this is because there's 3 of us, we've decided that once I'm done harvesting these magazines from Amy, I'm going to send them to Jeanne and she can harvest what's left. And I'm thinking, I haven't talked to the girls yet, but if you're watching, what do you think of this idea? I think we should send them back to the original owner. Just because I know there are things that I sent off that I know I should have kept. And I wonder if they'll make the cut and make the cut and make the cut, and I'll get them back and go, oh, cool, I can finally have that one. I don't know. Just an idea. It's a lot of magazine sending, but it's fun. And if you decide to do the open collaboration, don't feel like you have to keep sending it and keep sending it. Just swap with a friend. Swap your harvested magazines with a friend. It's a great way to recycle the magazines. Leaving a lot of the colored numbers so someone else can have a hand at it. Pretty fireplace all blocked up. So this was 2022. They were way ahead of their game with the black outdoor walls, because black is the new white inside the house, according to the articles. So cute. Yummy. Caramel and chocolate. Oh, yes, please. Opera news. We're gonna do one more and then we'll call it a day and I'll get back to work. But this was fun. Pretty. Love the moon here. The purple. I'm gonna take that. Lots of purple and blue in the moon. I really like that. Written in stone. That's pretty cool. I've been, one of the themes that I have going on is texture and grunge. And it doesn't look like much all by itself, but when you see them together with a whole bunch of other texture and grungy things, it just takes on its own life. It's very pretty. So this would work perfect for that, because usually it's just a little piece. This is a nice big piece of texture and grunge. Great hairdo. I like that old picture. Persistence of memory. Keep it, take it, keep it, take it, take it, keep it. I was a big fan of Grimm's Fairy Tales when I was a kid. I still have my original book that I carried everywhere with me. Some beautiful old looking ads. Some beautiful costumes, as expected. Some great column. I think I'll take that from my teal page in my color glue book. So take the column for the teal page and the blue for the blue page. I have to have elevation. Elevation. You know, it's a U2 thing. And then I'll have more of the city for my blue page. Some great old black and white. It's 1939. Regalito. That's nice and creepy. Taking that. More of that grunge. It's always good to get two pieces of something, because then you can carry it through a 2-page spread or tie some things together because you have so much of it. So whenever possible, I take both or all, whatever I can get. So that leaves us, so we got 3 done. I have several here more to do that I can't wait to get to, but I won't keep you here all day. We'll save this for another day. More Odyssey Adventures in Science. Quite looking forward to that. HGTV, Bon Appetit, and Artscope. All look yummy. Till we meet again, go love up your beastlies. Give them lots of extra treats today, because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. You have a lovely, lovely crafty day. Mate at the lake. Out for now.